This is the bush and the pink tricycle. This is the bush and the pink tricycle. Oh, there's something I gotta do. There's something I gotta do real quick. This is for my boy Justin Cleves Duncan, who's big on, plants and vegetables and stuff like that. He asked me what kind of bush this is, and of course I don't know. The bush does not know what kind of bush it is. So if you can identify it off of that, I'll probably post a picture to your page also. But okay, let's get back to what I want to talk about. Let's get back to it. The bush is here to talk to you about volcanoes, earthquakes, floods, storms, things like that. First of all, let me tell you, any preacher, pastor, evangelist, minister, or reverend that feeds your fear, that tells you that the end of time is near because of volcanic activity or earthquake activity, is using your fear to fleece you of your hard-earned coin. It serves to keep us uneducated and backwards. It's not only a disservice, it's subtly evil. It's a form of passive evil. That's right, I said it. There are forms of passive evil, like keeping a secret because some dude in your family is molesting people in your family, but you keeping it a secret because it's a family secret. That's a passive form of evil. You are engaging in evil. Okay. So anybody who uses that fear is evil. They're not completely evil. Nothing is black and white on the planet Earth, okay? Alright. And another thing, is this your God? You worship a God of earthquakes, volcanoes, and floods and disease? You might as well be living on an island and worship a volcano God, because that is your concept and your ideology as far as God is concerned. You're extremely limiting your God. And by limiting your God, you're limiting us as a people. Now, do I, the bush, have to explain tectonic plates, geothermal hotspots, the ring of fire, underwater thermal vents, erosion, seismic activity, water pressure on the plate, and seepage of ocean water into crevices, which causes geysers? Do I have to explain pockets of gases and lava? Do I have to explain land formation? Do I have to explain the reasons for mountains? No way. Read a book, you barbarians. We got the internet in front of you. You don't even have to read a book. Just go on the internet and look up explanation. Explanation. If you think it's a lie, research it a little bit more before you post your fear-filled comments, before you post your stupidness. You are just spouting nonsense, and you're keeping it alive. Now, the very reason why this form of rhetoric works on you is simple. It's simple. It's because you believe that you're special. You're quote-unquote divine. You think an earthquake has something to do with God, which would be the bush, which would be me, putting forces into play to punish or reward you. You're not that special, okay? It's not that serious. People, we are like dust mites to the planet, like headlights, like sexual crabs or something. We're not that important. We could disappear in between heartbeats. You hear me? In between them. Not in a heartbeat. In between heartbeats. We could vanish. That's the planet we live on. Now, educate yourselves and stop worrying about the doomsday nonsense. Because when the end comes, you're not going to have time to even do anything except throw your hands up and say, Lord, save me. And in most cases, if it's going to be the whole world that's going to die, you ain't going to be saved either. Now, let me tell you another reason let me tell you how a preacher uses earthquakes and these natural disasters against you. They tell you that, oh, this earthquake happened, all these people died, that's God telling us something, but you're still alive because God has some plan for you. Which trips me out, how people can survive something like the World Trade Center falling and all those people dying and say that they're still alive because they're chosen by some mysterious, phantom belief, God, that says they have a purpose and that's why they're not dead. Look, you're just not dead because we all in existence and you happen to be in the right place at the right time to not die. It's that simple. It's so simple. Well, this was your boy Cosmic, speaking from and through the bush and the pink tricycle. I bet you didn't know I had that voice too. Well, you know, God's voice could be any voice. Any voice that talks to you could be God's. That's how it goes. Okay, I hope you educate yourself. I hope you learn something and post this to the people who need it. This is it. I'm out.